Hey guys, you see you see this spot right here? That's called a rock. But it's got the perfect backrest, and this is under the hemlock, so the hemlock needles and the, deer poop, all that stuff. But what you do, see, right now is prime time to be out in the woods looking for deer horns and just relaxing and smelling that old duff or the leaves breaking down from last year. You can just smell that dryness and that mustiness just before everything comes back to life in the forest. You hear that? A frog. And just before the mosquitoes come out, the wood ticks are all ready. So what you do is you just plant yourself next to a tree like this where the ground is dry and there's some nice duff. And you sit back and just watch. This is what you call recharge. Get your recharge on, man. Get your batteries going again. Ooh, this rock is kind of cold yet. You hear the sandhill cranes are back? I heard one frog croak. Swamp is a little bit froze yet. I'll say with all the stuff going on in the world, at home in the family, whatever, it's all good. This consumes a lot of our time. So today it was in my mind. It's Saturday, I don't know what. Oh, look, April the 3rd, and it's supposed to be almost 70 degrees today, and that's noon, and it's probably almost 60. So I decided to come out here and just look for deer horns, sheds, just take a walk, smell the earth, look at the trees, recharge. That's what you got to do. Just take a walk. Get things right in the old noodle. That's this thing. So quiet. This is a swamp, and I know it's still froze because the frogs aren't just going nuts. You'd hear them just creaking away. I just heard one. And they say spring really isn't here until you hear the frogs croak 3 times. They have to croak, then they go quiet, croak, quiet. But I think this next week we're supposed to get some warmer rains, so this should be it. I found this spot years ago. Haven't been here in about 3 years, so time I got out in the woods, huh? We're all good here, just so you guys know, especially a WTF buddy up in wherever Canada, eh? We're all good. Things are going well, as can be. There ain't much work in the shop, but I think ever since little Joe took over, it's just like everybody went, what am I gonna do? I don't know. No worries, we got things to do. One day at a time. Yeah, and you guys saw us build that on my community page. I guess I put up the picture of us building a ramp for Dad. He lost the use of his right leg and don't know what's going on. And he's been dealing with what? He had colon cancer on November of 17. And whatever, it's just what it is. Doesn't want to go back into any treatments and get any more. He doesn't even want to know what's going on with his leg, so that's part of it. Just like this spring, everything's coming alive again. But last fall, everything had to go dormant. So I'll just let you watch the. So I guess it's time for reflection, meditation. It's kind of funny because the deer like this spot too. Hey, I see a bone. See the white thing? That's a bone. When I get up, I'll have to check that out. Hey, this is my brother's property, and he owns it all, and I just traipse around on it because he owns it and he's never here. Best kind of deal. But, alright, just gonna sit here for a while and ponder life. Hope you guys enjoy. Get out in the woods and look at a tree and just stare at it and see what it tells you. You might be surprised. You might get some direction out of life. Go to a park, sit at a bench. Just look around, pay attention. See things wake up. It's cool. You guys from up north know all this stuff already, but it's just like sitting in a deer blind. It ain't so much about the deer hunting always, it's about just sitting in a deer blind. Think I rattle on long enough? I don't know, I could probably talk to myself for hours. Oh, and by the way, this is what some of you think it's weird, but people like me who are introverted extroverts, we like to socialize and go do things outside. I mean, with people, but then we just go, I gotta go be by myself for hours. We don't care. That's who we are. So, alright, gentlemen. You have yourselves a wonderful day. Well, fellas, girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, that bone I saw, like, I don't know how long I've been sitting there, quite a while, but I wouldn't have seen it if I wouldn't have sat there and just chilled out. Guess what it was? Spike buck. And the porkies or the squirrels, I don't think found it yet. That's going to turn into something. Maybe I should use it for a tooth. It was laying right here. Right there's a old turkey feather. I'm just gonna keep wandering around. Just thought I'd show you that. Sat down and that's how it goes. Walk slow through the woods. Hey, and a tree branch just fell. Isn't that something? Okay. Another turkey feather. I don't need any more than that. Really.